Hi, I'm Beth, and this is Summer, and we are Chic Crochet. We're at the beach condo again, and Summer just had her birthday this week, so happy birthday, baby. Yeah, happy birthday, darling. So I've been crocheting a lot since I've been here. I've made a lot of Easter bunnies. I have 3 of them. They are very detailed bunnies. So I want to share those with you today. But before we get started, you can see that my seaside blanket is coming along. I'm not going to show you the whole thing just yet because I have a vision in my head of how I want to reveal it. I would like to be out on the beach and unfurl the whole blanket, and hopefully I can do that soon. I still have a lot of rows to go. But I do have hopes that I'll be able to finish it soon and have that big reveal. I'm really excited about it. The first bunny I want to share with you is one that I have shown before, but that video doesn't have a ton of views, so you may not have even seen it. This is Milo the Hare. And this little bunny is a pattern from a book written by Irina Lee. Can you see? Let me grab that book. What did I do with it? So Milo the Hare is in this book, Enchanted Woodland Creatures by Irina Lee. This is a photo in the book of the artist, Irina Lee. And here is Milo the Hare. Isn't he adorable? So she rates her patterns in 3 different categories of difficulty. She shows the skill level by the number of dots here. So he is a 2-dot skill level. So that's her middle range for this book. Even the easiest ones are still probably not for a beginner, or maybe an advanced beginner probably. And this is Milo. So his ears are huge, like a hare should be, and he just has an embroidered nose. She had tiny little eyes, so I used her suggestion and used the same size eyes. I can't remember what millimeter that is, but as you can see, they're just little teeny tiny safety eyes. And you get to make his clothing. This shirt that he's wearing is part of his body, so that's just made into his body. And the little sweater here, you make it separately and put over his little vest. And then these little pantaloon pants, his feet are so large that it's best if you make the pants and put them on before you sew the legs on. So I have mine fixed. I haven't tried to take them off. I'm not sure if they will come off, but I don't undress him. His body is the striped little outfit all the way down, like a onesie kind of. And then his little shorts cover that. So he is really cute. I like him a lot. I don't always just put him out at Easter. Sometimes I put him in other places in our home. Not only at Easter, but other times of the year, because he's just adorable. But he is a lot of work, so I would make sure this is a gift for someone that would really appreciate him. And if you sell this, I would certainly take into account the amount of work it takes to produce Milo and make sure that you're getting paid properly for your effort. This book also has some other creatures that aren't animals. And there's a page here where you can see all the different types. Let's see if I can show you. All the little critters that are available in this book for you to make. So there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 different ones. There's a bat, a frog, a bee, a hedgehog, a badger, a wolf, the hare, and a little robin bird. And the rest of them are little fairy creatures, but they're really cute. Here's the back of the book, and you can see a little closer up on some of the choices that are in the book. They're just adorable. I have another one of Arena Lee's pattern books, and I just really enjoy her patterns. She is very creative, and I really like the aesthetic of her makes. The next bunny is just a paid-for pattern on Etsy, and at the time I purchased it, I don't remember how much it cost because I bought it probably at least a year and a half ago. I've made this bunny several times. At the time I'm recording, the price is now $4. I'm looking at my iPad, and it's just called Crochet Bunny Pattern, and it's by Toy Workshop 217, and this is she. And I have made this bunny several times. This one I just made for the video because I've made her and given her away so many times that I didn't have one left. They've always turned out really good. This one is just made out of acrylic. I worsted weight size 4 yarn. I purchased some safety eyes that I had never bought before. They are the glitter safety eyes. I used the pink, and this is the first time I've used the glitter eyes in this pattern. It's the first time I'd used glitter eyes at all because I had never bought any. I do make amigurumi, but I'm not solely an amigurumi maker. I do really enjoy amigurumi. It's just fun to get that out of my system and make something really cute. It's just very, I don't know, rewarding, and it just enriches my life to see that I've made something so cute. And I typically either keep them for my own collection or I give them away as a gift, and I have given maybe 4 or 5 of these away, and I've made them in pink, lavender, yellow, and possibly in mint green. I can't remember if I made that one or not. The pattern comes with this little carrot, and it's like a crossbody bag. It doesn't open up like a bag, but it's just a little solid carrot, and you put the strap on it so the bunny can wear it crossbody, and it just adds a lot to the pattern. I think it's really cute. I've gotten to where I really enjoy combing out the acrylic yarn with a pet comb to where it makes the yarn look like hair or fur. So I did that with this carrot. This is the first time I've done this. I did not do it with the ones I had previously made. I've only started just doing that recently with the cat comb, but I kind of like the way it looks. And I did not use the acrylic yarn on the tail. I had some furry yarn that I have for a different purpose, and I just pulled that out and used it on the tail, and it made a very nice little tail. If you have a child in your life or a special someone that you want to really elevate their Easter basket and give them something that's usable and worth keeping, I would say that this is a great pattern. It's not a quick make. You can make it in a day or two of sitting down and working on it. It's very fun, it's very sweet, it's very cute. So I think it's better than just like a small market make with the big stitches that kind of looks like, you know, just a little round blob with some bobble feet. I really think this might be a better choice for someone that you really want to give them a gift that they can keep and that might be special to them. So that's what I suggest using this for Easter. Oh, another thing, I don't really like the round ears that are in the pattern, so I just made mine pointy. I just started with a magic ring with 6 stitches, and I think I increased in the next row by doing 1 single crochet, then an increase, and so forth, going down to about probably row 6 or 7, and then I picked up in the written pattern to do the rest of the ear. So you can make that modification yourself. You should be able to without a lot of difficulty if you like the pointy ears rather than the round ears for this bunny. The ones that I've made prior all had the round ears, and I'll pop in a picture if I can find one, but I like the pointy. I just like the way they look better. My daughter and I actually used to raise fancy breed bunnies, and we had a whole bunny barn. Our bunny barn was climate controlled. We had huge individual pens for each of our bunnies, and we took very good care of them. We did that for several years, and when she went off to college, I sold my rabbitry just because it was too much work for me to take care of by myself. But rabbits are so cute and very special to me, so there's a lot of ugly bunny in my opinion. There are a lot of ugly bunny patterns out there, and Bunnies are just so cute. Why do you have to make an ugly bunny? There's no excuse for that. So I take pains in trying to make my bunnies as cute as possible, but it's really difficult and maybe impossible to replicate the beauty that God made. A real live bunny is so much better than any bunny that I have seen that is a toy. Maybe you would like to see some of my bunny pictures. I might pop in a few of my bunnies, but it kind of makes me sad because I miss them and I don't want them back because that is a lot of work and I just don't have time for that. But I did enjoy my bunnies for the years that we had our rabbitry. That was a lot of fun. But that is why bunnies are probably my favorite amigurumi to make, and they're pretty special to me. The next one I have to show you is also a paid-for pattern. At the time I'm recording this, this pattern is $5.75. It may sound expensive for what you're getting, but let me finish. It's by Naptime Stitches Shop on Etsy, and this bunny is Ruby Bunny, and she is just kind of gives me like a ragdoll vibe. I just really think she's really cute. I did make the worsted weight yarn tail for this one, but there's just something nostalgic about this little bunny. I just love her, and she's actually, out of the ones I have made, this is my favorite. I know she doesn't look realistic. She just looks like a really nice, sweet toy. And I used the suggested eye size that was in the pattern and just the simple little nose and mouth. My mouth is a little different than what hers. Actually, she didn't make a mouth at all. She only made the nose, and I just wanted to add the little mouth. But it also comes with this beautiful dress. And the dress was very simple to make, but it has a huge impact, I think, on the finished product. So I'm going to dress Ruby Bunny for you and show you what she looks like in her little dress. It just takes it to a whole new level. When I was a little girl, if I had received this in my Easter basket, I would have been absolutely thrilled. It would be a gift I would never forget. So again, if you have a special child in your life, or maybe even an adult, it's just a beautiful gift to give someone. The last few years of Mom's life, she came and spent Easter with us, and one morning, this was maybe like 5 years ago, I made her an Easter basket. So I had the girls' Easter baskets out on the kitchen counter, and I had one for Mom also. And I almost didn't do it because I thought she would think it was silly, but she got up and she was absolutely thrilled. She was just so happy. She made such a big deal out of it. She said, in all my years and out of all the Easter baskets I have made for other people over the years, no one has ever given me an Easter basket. And I was just shocked I hadn't even thought of that. So I felt bad that it didn't occur to me to ever do it before, but I was also really happy that she let me know that, and I was so happy that she loved it so much, so I continued to do that every year. And if she were still with us this year, I would definitely have made her one of these and put it in her Easter basket. I think she would have really loved it. Mom made so many handmade things for us, and she loved Easter, and she put so much effort into Easter and making it special. As I may have mentioned before, I have 3 brothers and 3 sisters, so there's 7 of us children, and Mom has over 50 grandchildren and great-grandchildren, so we have a huge family, and she's always made it just really special. And I would have loved to have given her this Easter bunny. I think she would have really loved it. So I love Ruby. She is so sweet. I made her out of cotton, a size 4. It's I Love This Cotton from Hobby Lobby. And but that's not all. I made her something else. Just one moment. I'll put that on and give you a little surprise, which it's not in the pattern, but it was really easy to come up with, and it just made her so cute. The little headband. So I just made a little band and then made another band a little wider than this one, and then you just sew it together, and I wound yarn just around the middle to make the middle of the bow and sewed it on. So that was super easy. and I think she is so sweet. I'm still tempted to make some other things for her, maybe make her a little Easter bag, something to carry, but oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do with her. Maybe just use her as decor or give her to one of my daughters. My daughters are now getting so much crochet gifts. They don't have any place to put them in their little apartments. So they may not want this bunny. I may just keep her. I'm not sure. But I think she is just so cute, so sweet. One of the biggest regrets of my life lately is not knowing how to crochet when my girls were little. I made them lots of other things. I'm also a potter and I do a lot of painting and things like that. So I've made them many things over the years, but I did not know how to crochet when they were little. And that just makes me sad. I wish I could turn back time and make them all kinds of little gifts that they would love to play with and enjoy. So if you're a mom or a grandmother and you can do that for your children, I think your children would be very blessed to have your crocheted toys as gifts. I know that mine would have enjoyed it because they love watching what I make now. And a lot of times when I do make something like this, they do want it. They want it, and I end up giving it to them. So I know they would have just been so thrilled with it when they were little. This designer also makes a pair of dungarees, a pattern for dungarees that you can purchase separately, and I'll tell you how much that pattern is. I haven't bought it yet, but I probably will, because the thought of changing her clothes and giving her other clothing options, I would love that. She calls it the bib overall crochet pattern, and right now it's $2.65. I think it's on sale. It's normally $2.95, so $2.65 for the other dungaree pattern. But out of the ones I've made, this is my favorite, and I may make her again because I just love her. So she's so cute. And I also made a carrot. This is not the pattern from the Secret Yarnery that I have made before. This one I just made myself, and I was going to make it really giant, but I got tired and I didn't. But I might make another one and make it really giant, like a couch pillow or something just ridiculously oversized. I just can envision this this giant carrot to put out with my Easter decor. I think it would be funny and cute. So I just freehanded this, and the little carrot stems, I just did the like you would do on a horse mane or the unicorns, or, you know, for amigurumi toys, make the little curly cue. And then when I get down to a certain point, then I just went into slip stitch down the rest of it, or maybe single crochet to make the skinny part. And I just did 5 of those of all different random lengths and tied them together and put them down in the center of the carrot. So that was just free-handed. Okay, so last thing I want to talk to you about is the retro stripe red heart yarn. I have seen this yarn so many times in so many videos, and I love it. I know it's been out for quite some time, and I have had such a hard time getting my hands on it, to the point I almost just completely gave up and thought, well, these videos are kind of old that I'm seeing this yarn featured in, and I guess you just can't get it anymore, because I could not find it anywhere, except for sometimes I would see it on Etsy or even on eBay, and the price was ridiculous, and I just did not want to pay that for a red heart yarn. So recently, let's see, a video, it was Miss Megan Made Me. She came out with a video a few days ago, and she featured this yarn again. I was like, oh dang, there it is again. And she had so many cute things she was making with it, and I wanted it so badly. It's just got all of these really yummy colors, and there's something about it that just screams my childhood to me. I grew up in the 80s, and all of these colors are just so nostalgic to me. And there was a lot of tie-dye and, of course, the neon colors in my childhood. Everyone wanted the Ocean Pacific clothing. Like for summer, you wanted OP when I was a kid, or we did. So like the shorts and the tops, and they would be in all of these colors. I guess that's what it reminds me of. Also the polo shirts like you will wear to the country club. They were in all of these bright summery colors, and I just loved it. Anyway, so I have not been able to get my hands on this yarn. So when Megan made that video, I thought, well, she just got a bunch of it, so maybe it's there again. I immediately went online, and for the first time, I found it on Walmart.com, and it said it was available, because I have seen it on Walmart every time I look it up, but it's always sold out, always. So I immediately put it in my basket. It was, I think, three skeins for $11 or $12, something like that, and that was a great deal. So I popped it in my cart and immediately checked out, and then I saw that you could get the jumbo size skein. And another thing is they had it limited on how many you could buy. So I bought the limit, which was 6 of these, two orders of 3, which made a total of 6. And then on the jumbo, they were selling those for 2 large jumbo skeins for, when I say jumbo, it's not the width of the yarn, it was the size of this actual skein. You just get more of it. You got 2 skeins for $13 and something, and they limited you on 2. So I ordered 2, which makes 4 more of those jumbo skeins. They have not come yet. But this one was really weird how it was delivered. It didn't say that I could pick it up in the store. So Walmart is really close to my house, and I could have just run down there and gotten it. And every time I'm in Walmart, I always cruise down the yarn aisle just to see if there's something there that I haven't seen before. And I've never, ever, 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 ever seen this on the shelf, ever. And when it was delivered to my house, it was literally brought in a Walmart bag, just like this, loose. It was in a Walmart shopping bag, just like you go to the store, you buy your groceries or whatever, the little plastic bag you get, that's what it was in. And it was just thrown on my front porch, and there was no receipt or anything. It was really weird. So I had bought it off of the shelf, but you know, it didn't show that it was available on the shelf. And so I'm curious to see the jumbo ones when they come, if they're going to be in a package or if they're also just going to be in a Walmart bag. And only 5 were brought. So I got the email, or I got the text update that says 5 of your order have been delivered, and the 6th one will be coming soon, but it never came. And they just canceled the order and credited me back. So I hope that doesn't happen with the 4 jumbo that I am expecting. So if you want to get your hands on this yarn, maybe this is a good time for you to check and see if you can get it. And I already have ideas of what I want to make with it. Miss Megan had some really cute things and ideas in hers, but I'm going a different direction, and hopefully I will be able to show that to you soon. I would really like to make a summer wearable out of it, although I know this is not going to be the most comfortable and cool thing for summer, but maybe if I make it really loose and meshy, that it will be wearable. The texture and the thickness may not be the best for a summer wearable, but the colors are perfect. The colors are perfect. So I really want to try. So that's what I'm hoping to do. And if you have your hands on this yarn, or you're trying to get your hands on this yarn, I would love to hear what you have made or what you want to make. And if you have made it this far into the video, please drop me a palm tree. And Summer and I are going to chill at the beach some more. Not today. Today we have bad weather. Actually, we have rain and a tornado watch. They haven't spotted one yet, but it's like the news keeps saying that the conditions are concerning. So we're watching the weather, and I'll pop in a video. It's been fairly warm, but today is only in the 60s, and it came a torrential downpour a little bit ago, and people are still out on the beach, and they are in the water, and I'm watching a kid run down the beach right now. So it's just, I guess, if you're here on vacation and you have a limited time to spend, you're going to make the most of your vacation because you don't get a rain check for a beach vacation. You just get the weather you get. So they're making the most of it out there. And Mr. Chic Crochet and I had a great weekend, and we just really enjoyed the beach together and hunting shark's teeth and going for long walks. And it's just, we just really enjoy this beach condo. So we're very blessed to have it, that we can escape the cold weather when we want to, and we have a lot of fun doing that. I really am thankful for our little beach condo. It's a tiny little thing, but I love it. It's my little happy place. We'll be showing you my completed seaside stash busting blanket very soon. I can't wait to reveal that, and hopefully that will be much sooner than later. Right, Summer? And Summer is... and Summer is 6 years old now, aren't you, baby? 6, yes. She had a beach party birthday. She did. And got lots of treats. Yes, healthy treats. She got healthy treats. And we went and bought her some new hair bows. She was absolutely thrilled. Not so much, but she did like her treats. She got some dehydrated chicken chips. You did. You got chicken, didn't you? You did. Did you get chicken? Uh-huh. Did you get a bone? She did. You did. Did you get a cookie? Do you want a cookie? Oh, she wants a cookie. We're going to get a cookie. Okay. Summer and I will see you again soon. So remember, my friends, to let your light shine and always stay chic. Bye-bye.
Chic, chic crochet.